So last session began as the rest of the party joined those that were questioning Zayroon. And as they entered, Belkyra and Thalia saw a shadow outside of the Boromir safe house and alerted the people within that there was somebody or something around the windows on the outside of the building. And just at that moment, three members of the Dark Pack jumped into the room and began to ambush you, hoping to unlock the cell that Zayroon was held captive in and release him. During the combat, Ardrin played the part of diplomacy where he went down and unlocked Zayroon and ordered him or asked him nicely to please stop his people from attacking you guys. Upon rising up, he saw that his protege had been killed and immediately attacked Nyack, but due to some persuasion rolls, he was able to stop and talk calmly with you after Ardrin healed his protege back to health. After talking to them and releasing them back into Sharn, saying that they owed Ardrin 2 favors and also getting a symbol of their favor and the mask, you decided to go back to Ardrin's parents' home, the Boromar Estate, to talk to Sidon, letting him know everything that you found out in Nolan Taranak's house, as well as what was going on in his warehouse during the attack. And letting them know that they knew that Zayroon and Zayrul were a part of the attack, but that they were not captured, and they did get away. So currently, everybody is at the house. You're going to be spending the night here in this location. And what would you all like to do?
Well, this was before we went to sleep, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, I went up here to go try some of that contaminated dust. I was going to shift and do that. But did anyone else want to do something before I went to that?
I don't know how you would have gotten access to upstairs, but I mean, I think everyone else is in the lab with me.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, today's the 25th. When we sleep, it'll be the 26th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
Well, if I can't go upstairs, I'd just go outside then.
Hanging out with the dinosaur.
I mean, if you want to try and go upstairs, you can roll a stealth check.
I want to go check on Nobu.
I'll just go around the building outside. That's
You
fine.
said a stealth?
For Corlin to get through the house without being seen.
Hang on. Well,
just kidding.
I'll fucking my character up all the way.
You go to check on Nobu, and Acorn is still out there with him.
Her.
Or...
Get your pronouns right.
Yeah, 21 on my stealth. But I'll go outside. Fine.
I'm trying to remember what I was working on last time. Shit.
You were working on the carriage?
Yes, the carriage. Yes, the car engine type deal I was working on. That's what I will be doing. And I think last time you had stated that I worked on that little part of tonight and into tomorrow. So that's what I'll be doing.
Okay, so you are outside working on the caravan. Corlin is outside about to take contaminated drugs. Thalia and Acorn are talking to Nobu. Belkyra's drinking. And Nyack and Mike are hanging out in the basement. Is there anything the two of you would like to do?
I was going to roll up some of that halfling weed I bought from Portland. Mike.
Okay.
Blow down.
Go ahead and both of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, did he accept it?
What? Me?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like secondhand smoke type thing.
Oh.
Me and Ardrin's dinosaurs are at the inn still, right?
Oh, yeah, I meant to bring them over here.
Okay, I was
They
wondering.
are
I was-
actually with you. I just forgot to copy and paste them.
Did I
No
accept?
worries. Yeah, you want some halfling weed?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Excellent. I pass it over to Mike.
This guy says he rolls out his half weed he found.
And just just because he's new, I'll pull out the card.
Alright. So this is what the drugs do. She's gonna pull it up for you right now, my cock.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
The hell's halfling weed? It's not on there.
It's that new shit.
Is that new?
It's that new.
Ugh, I gotta go the long way. Okay. What did you roll on your stealth? Oh, you're not going up there. That's right. Okay, never mind.
I rolled a 21. in the stealth,
Right.
but I'm hitting outside now.
Here.
Hello. I can't find it.
Belkyra's here.
Wait.
I'll take him down later. I wanted to keep him up so that you could play with him. I'll take him down.
I have no idea what she's saying.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear.
I think she's
I think
talking
she's
to her kid.
talking to us.
Oh, I think she's talking to that we just heard.
To that? Is that the pronoun of that thing or what?
Well, I don't
Them,
know what he
they.
identifies as of yet, so
He's definitely, he identifies himself as a boy for sure.
The little boy.
Oh, this is pissing me off. But anyway, okay. Um,
you can scroll up to the Madness Within, and you could find it in there, in the Discord. There's a Madness Within text channel, and Halfling Weed, if you scroll a little bit up, is on there. It's one of those picture cards.
Wait, I can see Arjun from where I'm at, right? Fuck it, I'll just walk up to him.
Wow.
I like this music.
It's relaxing.
It's chilling. It's chilling.
Chillin'.
It's chilling. Feels so chill, man.
There it is.
There you go.
dun, da, da, da.
Try and chop this one.
Thank you.
And if you want to know what all
love
the other ones are, they're posted in Discord. I think underneath the Madness Within.
Okay, so you, what did you roll on your Constitution saving throws?
13. Me too.
I got a 22.
We'll just say I did Fey Dust as well.
You got a 22. Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Nyack, you only get it for an hour. You're kind of building up a tolerance. But Mike, you have it for 2 hours, where you will have the advantages: advantage on intelligence checks and disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Sweet. Nyack, you're smoking this stuff too much,
No such thing.
man.
Do I roll for me and Fey Dust?
Well,
If
hang on,
you're
I was going
taking
to
it.
talk to you real
Yep.
quick.
Oh, okay. Let him.
So
talk
you
to
walk
me.
over as he's pulling out his baggie.
Yeah, Arjun, I think
Oh.
I would like to go ahead and attempt to. I'm just going to talk to you about it. No, we've already heard that these. I pull out the contaminated Fey dust.
That.
We need to figure out if what would happen if I say one of us attempts this. And we talked about this earlier. I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a go and see what happens.
I mean, I want to see what happens as well. I don't want to do it outside because, the news is that people keep jumping off and killing themselves. So if
Nah, we're secluded.
Yeah, but you see that over there, and I'm just gonna point all the way in the distance. Like that's a way to fall all the way down, and that hurts. Probably maybe it hurts because maybe you won't feel it. Maybe you'll just
All right.
die.
Well, we can go in like say basement or whatever, but I'm going to attempt this regardless.
That's fine. I will. We have a room. I have a room downstairs, a storage room. You can try it in there. I'll clear it out so there's nothing, you know, explosive or whatever.
You talking about the one that we were in earlier, or like a week ago?
The one over here, I'm gonna just point it on the map so you
Oh,
see.
okay. Oh yeah, I've been there.
And
You're gonna give him drugs and put him in a 5x5 foot room. It's like a psychiatric institute.
it's better than being outside and jumping off the sky
No, I just
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think that it's gonna affect me that badly. So but I will like say I don't want other people to necessarily see me because I've only honestly I think only one person has seen me shift at this point, right? I think it was you, Arjun. I think you're the only one
Yes.
that actually saw me.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna shift beforehand. The main reason why I try to stay human as much as possible because shifters are like frowned upon, quote unquote. So I just don't do it too often.
I mean, I could put you up in my room, but if you start making a
No, that's fine.
shit
Just
ton
let's
of
go downstairs.
noise,
Honestly, I was going to ask Nyack if for maybe some guidance, in the situation.
that'll probably be good too. And then I'll put in a alarm around the door or something, and just to prevent you from hurting yourself, and let us know if you're trying to, hurt yourself in some way, shape, or form.
I think we'll be all right, hopefully, on that respect. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I'm going downstairs.
yeah, I'll go with you. I gotta clean up that room real quick.
All right. So
So right
hey, how
now,
you guys doing? What's up?
it's about 9 p.m. at night. So just so everyone knows.
I smell something oddly familiar. Are you guys
You want
smoking
some?
down here? No. Yeah.
Don't
I
Yeah,
think so.
I'm too lit to answer. I'm way fucked up.
Yeah, I was just noting
You
off.
just look big.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, looks like you're
Trying to-
having a good time, honestly.
New definition of cow tipping.
So how does
Nyack,
how does my cock look
I'm
right now?
Oh, I'm
remember what we
I'm
were
looking at
talking
the
about
log,
earlier?
talking to me
I'm
and
going
shit.
to attempt some of this contaminated Fey dust. All right.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if you had anything that would be beneficial for me in case something went wrong.
Yes. Let me slap you with some guidance. And not literally, but I'm also going to cast.
Wait, what? I can't hear you very well.
Sorry, my phone dropped. I'll cast guidance on you, which is D4, and I'm also going to cast. Would you want protect from poison or?
I don't really think that stuff is gonna help. The only thing that would probably help is if anything gives me like an advantage in a check of some sort.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think that you necessarily get that.
No, I
think
do
guidance
actually.
was the only thing that I was gonna ask for, just because.
I mean,
don't have to
I
roll
can
something.
give you enhanced ability, and that'll give the target advantage on Constitution, or you can choose Strength, Dexterity, Charisma.
Enhance ability, would that help out with Constitution?
Yeah. Yeah, I got
I would take that.
Is it just me, or am I having a really hard time hearing that?
Yeah.
No, he's kind of echoing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let
You-
me try
you
to
can-
fix it.
It's just because we can hear him through his phone and through I think Michaela's maybe, but
Yeah.
it's not that big. Like we can still understand you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh,
I'll
I
try to
couldn't.
find those headphones. Yeah, I'll cast Guidance and Bear's Endurance, and you have
Okay, that's fine.
enhanced on.
I gotta go get my dog.
Constitution.
Every Sunday when people take out their trash cans, Shadow goes insane. She hates that noise.
How dare they?
At least
Right?
you remember to take your trash out.
Audacity.
Okay.
All right. Well, just pull Arjun out of there, I guess, and I'll go into it.
Okay.
And I will shift in here and take the Fey Dust.
This reminds me of every werewolf movie I've ever seen where they put them in a padded room and the claw marks over the walls. Okay, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, awesome. That's why I shifted. Good advantage. And what the guidance gives me a D4, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I rolled a 1 and then a natural 20.
Nice.
So, yeah, that was scary. But I'm gonna roll the D4 anyways, and I got the 4, so that's a 27
Okay, so
on the wisdom.
it takes a while for it to take any type of effect, for you to feel anything on it. But it does eventually catch up to you. So you're just kind of sitting in the room, fiddling probably with your pipe or something, whatever's in your hands, waiting for it to kick in. And you look up, and as you look up, you kind of start seeing, it looks like flakes of snow falling in front of you, or like debris, like maybe dust. You're not sure what it is at first, but then the more you kind of focus in on it, the more distinctly it becomes snow, to the point where it's even starting to like accumulate on the ground a little bit. And then the longer you wait, you kind of close your eyes, start trying to blink, and when you close your eyes, you're seeing snowfall behind your eyes, but it's like outside, like in the sky, you're seeing it. And so you start kind of blinking for longer and longer,
Oh,
and then
no.
eventually you close your eyes to see what you're seeing, and you feel yourself pulled into kind of like an astral projection of yourself, and you start you feel this sucking sensation of, like, from your belly button into this other location, and you're floating kind of through the air above frozen tundra. All you can see is dead trees. There's a few sparse pine trees, but there's just so much snow falling. There's a big storm, and you kind of move closer to the ground. And as you do, you see some creatures. The first thing you see is the dead trees are actually moving, and they look like this, and they've got like fiery eyes. They're like a charred dryad, all burned
Okay.
wood on the outside. And then you go, and then as you kind of drift away from them, not wanting to really interfere with them, you look up and you see a big castle. So it's dark blue against the blue sky. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the silhouette of the castle in the distance. And so you start making your way that direction. As you do, you see some more inhabitants of this region. They look like this.
I
Were we
can't
supposed
really
to see
tell
the
what that
name?
is, but
It doesn't matter. Can you see it? It's just like
kind
blue.
of. It looks like
They're
a blue, like
Yeah,
almost like
they're women, and they're tall, blue. They look kind of like Amazonian women.
Gotcha.
But they've got all these furs on, and they're all armed, and they all appear to be just fine in the cold. They're sleeveless shirts and just furs around their necks. So, would you like to progress to the castle or look around this zone more?
No, I'd probably go towards the castle.
Okay.
I wouldn't like to go directly towards the castle.
As you drift towards the castle, you get closer, and you see on the top of it there is a snowflake that you've seen before. It's like a sun window, skylight. That's what I'm going for. And so you see it's in a snowflake shape, and you go and you kind of drift down, and you're looking through the snowflake into the palace below. And I need you to roll a perception check.
Okay. Would I still be shifted in here?
Yes.
All right. 15.
15. Okay, so you're looking down. The first thing you notice is there's a coffin in the middle of the room. It's made of ice, or glass. It's kind of hard to tell from your perspective up here, kind of moving the snow out of the way to look through and the fog on the glass. But you definitely see there's a woman laying inside the coffin. You can see through the coffin into it. Behind the coffin, you look around the room and you see two figures you recognize. One is the Snow Queen and the other is the Lord of the Hunt. The Snow Queen's leaning over the coffin and she's got like tears coming down, but as they've come down, they turn into snow and fall onto the coffin. They're not staying in water form. And then you see the Lord of the Hunt kind of walks up beside her and kind of like pats her on the back and startles her because she doesn't realize he's there. And they start having a conversation. You hear the Lord of the Hunt come up and gently ask, "How are you? How are your preparations?" And you hear the Snow Queen respond with, "Close but not complete. They aren't there yet. Most of the champions have made their way, but some are yet to arrive. But Greywall will be completed soon. It will be ready." And the Lord of the Hunt goes, "That's good to hear. The Battle of Champions must commence soon. For if it does not, our timeline may not go as we wished it would. How long do you think before preparations are complete?" And she kind of wipes her eyes off a little bit, and you see like ice flakes like leave her eyes, and she says, 1 month. Maybe less, but 1 month should give us enough time to get everybody we need there. Sword Taraza has warned us that of the date to which we need to have this done by. And she doesn't say the date, but she did say about 1 month. So that's about all you hear. And as you look up, you start seeing there's like beings flying through the air, and you see some of those Bailey, the little icy fairies that had the bow and arrows, are flying around. And you look out in the distance and you see kind of like lightning striking around these spires. And there's 3 spires that have lightning kind of striking between them, like arching like Tesla coils. And then they're kind of like correlating down. And you can see some of those little spire walkers like jumping around between the electricity and the Bailey, and those Azza gremlins using the lightning to traverse between the spires. And just when you start to move away from the castle is when you get ripped back, and you feel that sensation again with your in your core, and it pulls you back into your body. And you can still see like glimmers of the snow falling a little bit, but it's more obvious that it's hallucination at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And that took
now,
about.
Isn't the hallucination, did I look transparent, or was it like my regular body that was like kind of flying through there, or did I know
It was
kind
your
of like
it was your regular
actual
body,
form?
but with more of like a shimmer to it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm guessing I'm back in my
Yeah,
this
and
plane.
it's been about 2 hours, 2.5 hours at this point.
What? Really? Okay. All right. Well, then I'm definitely not shifted anymore.
Yeah.
And since the door's probably locked, I'll just misty step into the room. How long was I out for?
Long time, buddy. It's been like 2 hours. You good?
Oh, intriguing. Yes. Physically, I'm fine.
How about mentally?
I went on a journey, I guess you could say.
I bet.
It's like I ate a bunch of peyote and just saltings. I'm going to go ahead and talk to a couple of things out. Hang on. I'm gonna go find Ardrin real quick. I'm guessing he's probably working on the carriage still.
Where would I be?
Yeah.
DM.
2 hours
Yeah,
later, I mean.
you'd probably be finishing up, knowing that you're going to have to do a little bit more in the morning. You've kind of made the contraption, but you haven't quite fitted it to the machine yet, to the cart.
So During that 2-hour stint, I was definitely on Faydust working on this thing.
Hmm. Yeah, you rolled for it
God.
last time.
No, I didn't because I let you do whatever you're doing with him first.
Oh, okay.
I didn't actually roll anything.
But he declared that he was going to use Phaedos.
Yeah.
So
Natural 1, and I won't use my halfling ability. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Yes. So yes, the Fey Dust totally takes you out. Extra powerful stuff. So that gives you a plus D4 on any intelligence checks, and you'll have to do a tinkering check for your apparatus.
Okay, I do that now.
Yeah, you can do now.
And you said for tinkering?
You say a
Mhm.
tinkering check? The hell is
Yeah.
that?
He has tinkering tools because he's an
Oh.
artificer. So
So what is it? It's proficiency plus what?
your proficiency bonus, intelligence modifier, your roll, and a D4.
Okay.
different classes has usually like tools associated with them. Like my rogue has thievery tools
Right.
that I can use to
Okay.
lockpick and stuff like that. There's also
yeah.
like a
18.
herbalist kit, that you can make potions out of. There's an alchemist
Huh.
kit that you can decipher things from, things like that.
You know, think
Oh,
wow.
gotcha. Yeah.
18.
Okay, so yes, you're able to successfully get a prototype of it completed. You just haven't had time yet to attach it to the cart. So about the time that you start hearing voices in the other room is about the time you finish up, and you realize that Corwin is back to normal ish.
I'll just walk in.
Corlin, you're back out already. Are you?
Already, yeah, it was quite some time, honestly. Yes, I went on
I
a
have
journey
no
and
idea.
saw. Yeah, I basically just started for the people that are in the room. I just started painting the picture of like what I saw, the castle, and that was called the Grey Wall. And then I heard a conversation between the Snow Queen and then also the Lord of the Hunt. They're saying that they need preparations for whatever they're trying to do, and they're about a month away, and that they were warned by the Sor Marina, I believe.
Sora Taraza, the
Sor
mind,
Taraza.
the one that actually
And
looks
we
like a
don't.
hag.
I couldn't tell if it was a good warning or a bad warning, or if they're opposed or in forces or anything like that. But
That must be
honestly,
some really good
bottom line,
stuff.
after all of this, I mean, it was quite. It was probably the most potent hallucinogen I've ever had. Like, I have fucking like basically acid in my veil, and this like tops the cake. Fey dust is not supposed to do this. I tell you this now. It is not supposed to do this. I do have 2 more uses of this list. I don't know if we should necessarily use it because we might get like say quote unquote the same vision.
Uh, maybe. But you said
I wasn't expecting a vision, honestly, when I took this.
Well, how else would they find out they're champions?
Well, I
So,
would
do you
think of
feel
like
like a
maybe like a
champion?
beacon or something like. No, no, nothing like that. All it was basically a spiritual journey, I guess you can say.
And you don't feel like committing suicide right now, right?
Oh no, no, I don't.
My
Okay.
question is, why is it that these other ones felt like they needed to jump off and kill themselves?
That is a very good question. Maybe their constitution isn't as good as mine. Who knows?
Well, from my understanding, they're trying to find champions, and champions, they don't die, right? They don't try to commit suicide. So
Well,
maybe
they
you
mentioned
are.
champions too, and that they're trying to gather them.
Yes.
And that they're a month away. So
What if you're secretly a champion? Because you're not crazy, and I think you're fine, and I think everything's going well for you right now. But
that's
Yeah.
true, but you would think that they would have tried to approach me with one thing or another, or at least lets
do you
me
think
know.
do you think it was like a past thing, or is it like a right now situation? You think, like what you saw?
No, that is a fair question. Like, there's actually no way of knowing. My assumption would be that it would be like current. Would be my assumption, but you're right. There's no way to tell if it was like past, future, or present.
And what you said, they
All I
said.
can say is like they said that something was a month away, and it like goes on the timeline that we're currently working with. So let's
Right.
just go.
You
I would say
said
that we
that
work off
Sora
of that.
Terraza needed this within a month from the Snow Queen and the Lord
Well,
of the
that they're
Hunt.
working on something in particular, and they only
Yeah,
have a month to sort it
right.
out.
And it was said that Sora Terraza needed this, so they're potentially working with Sora Terraza?
I don't
That
know, or against. Honestly, like, cause this they could like be just a what you call it, allowed this amount of time before shit hits the fan. You know,
no idea.
honestly, what this brings up is just more fucking questions. We got
Tip
like less answers.
Typically, yes, there are many questions until you ask like who's causing all the bullshit. Usually they'll be like, "Yeah, this is me," and then they'll
Yeah,
explain
you'll have
everything.
fucking scapegoats everywhere. Like this person, here say, here that say. No fucking evidence anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound about right.
I think that this just gives us even more reason to go to where we're going, honestly, because that's more like where the source of the fucking problem is.
Yes, I think that makes sense for the most part.
I mean, do you
Well,
want to give it a go?
I'm currently riding high on my last stuff. I mean, maybe someone else wants to try it because I'm like feeling
Oh,
really
by the
good.
way, how much of that do you even have left?
What?
Yours would be running out about now. I think it's only 2 hours that it lasts. So
Let's see, how much do I have left?
Well, honestly, with the way I feel on this Fey desk right now, like I feel like it's not a smart idea. Well, you know what? Fuck it, I'll try it.
Oh.
Okay, I have I don't know if let's say I wouldn't say try it today.
What right now? Got it.
Like it's on me at the moment. I haven't even given it to you, so.
That's fine. That's fine.
But like look at it logically, like I mean it would be pointless if we had the same vision,
Yes, but
Point.
you have 2 uses left, right? So let me take this one now, just in case. We'll solve that theory, and then
Let's do
we'll.
it in the morning. How about that?
I got work to do in the morning. Right now is my free time.
All right, fuck it. Here, I'll give you one.
Wait.
Okay, but before I give you this, all right, I was going to say something before you go into that, because it was a 2-hour fucking trance that I went into. I have
It's like 11 o'clock at
let's
this point.
yeah, it is.
yes it is. I have let's see, I went through my storage. I have like 17 uses of the Fey dust. Yes. How about I sell it to you for as a bulk deal?
Oh,
How much
well, I
gold do you
didn't
have on you
realize
right now?
we had that much still.
Right now I have a little over 250.
Do you want to buy it? I mean, because I can technically sell this for 30. Well, like the market price is like 30 gold per Fey dust. You know how fucking expensive this shit is? I would be making way more money being a drug dealer than working for your dad.
Well, the thing is, working for my dad has allowed you to find the resources to make the drugs as well. So they go hand
I
in
lived
hand.
in like near a forest that had resources everywhere. I knew druids. I had connections. I had my fucking parents that already had sources and made it themselves. That's not necessarily true, but I get what
Well,
you're saying.
Hey
I'll tell you
Reese
what. I will
sent you
sell
out here.
you.
He
I'll
basically
sell you
wants you
10
to
of
suck
them
his dick. That's
for
what it sounds like
100
he's
gold.
wanting you to
How
do.
about that? Does that sound reasonable to you?
For how much? What?
10 Fey dust uses for 100 gold. So I'm selling it to you for 10 a pop. 10 gold pieces a pop.
Yes, but better yet, maybe you hold on to it for the meantime. At least, hold on to like 7 of them. I'll take 3 now, like just to hold on me.
Do you
But
not
yes.
trust yourselves here, Arjun? Is that what you're saying?
No. It's just that if worst comes to worst and I like something happens to me, I'd fall, break it all. I'd
You're
rather
saying that
you.
you lose? Okay. I get what you're saying.
I,
But you're going to quote unquote pay for it? You just want me to hold on to 3 uses?
no, I want you to hold on to 7 uses. I'll hold on to 3.
Oh.
Hey, Audrey, while you're
Oh.
at the whole like being safe about making sure that you don't lose the resources, you might want to drop some other things as well.
Like what?
Like, I don't know what you got on you, but you might want to just
What,
So
this
it's all
circlet
clean.
of blasting, this cloak of protection, this hat of disguise? I think I could wear it all.
I mean, all right.
Yeah,
I
you're
have
full on your attunement slots, aren't you?
I have something I'm gonna try out.
I just
So,
really had my eyeball on something that you were keeping. I'm just kidding.
what,
Okay.
the boots you're wearing?
No, I was kidding. I was
I don't even, I don't
actually
even,
really looking out for you.
are you in Roll20? Because I don't even see your camera.
No, because
Megan.
my camera isn't even. It's not on yet. I'm trying to get it connected.
Okay.
I'm listening though.
But she's in the room, so like she's standing directly behind you.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to go into this storage room, and I want to. How high is the ceiling in this room?
12 feet.
12 feet. You know what? Do I have a ladder? I assume I have a ladder of sorts.
Yeah, you probably have a step stool somewhere.
Yeah, okay, so I want to do that, and I want to draw some runic symbols on the ceiling, and once I stick my hand onto it, it's gonna glow red, and then what's gonna pop out is gonna be a rope. It's gonna fall down from there, and I'm gonna be casting rope trick at 2nd level.
Okay.
And
You
I'm just
climb
gonna
up into a portal.
I'm gonna climb up into an extra dimensional space. After climbing this rope, the space can hold as many as 8 medium or small creatures, just myself, and I can pull the rope up into the space, making the rope disappear from view on the outside. Now, my question is, can I breathe in here if I pull up the rope? Because it says it in the description that I could pull it up, so I assume I can breathe in this space.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave the door open. The door's not closed here. And I'm gonna be like, I'll be in here, as I wave down, and then I pull up the rope.
Where are you getting all this info and stuff?
It's a spell I have.
Oh,
I just posted it in
The chat.
Roll20.
Very useful. A lot of things you can do with it.
Okay, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Do I get any effects because of this Fey Dust? Or no?
Did you want guidance before you went in there?
I think it's too late now.
Alright. Well, that's why I'm asking. Before you went in there.
This is way out. I'm already after. I'm already in there.
Alright.
17.
I tried.
17. Okay. So you go up, you sit, and you're basically in this dark room, and there's like a little hole on the bottom that looks like a window where you can see down into the storage area below you. And you're just kind of sitting there, hanging out, and you start seeing a very similar start to what I explained to him, where the snow starts falling around you. Even in the darkness, you can see the glimmer of the snow around you. And as you close your eyes, you start seeing it as well, similar to what he experienced and told you about. It takes a little longer for you than for him, because you, one, are already on some Fey Dust, and two, your tolerance to it is much higher. But eventually it does take you, just like it took him, and pulls you into this icy realm. You look around, you see very similar to what he saw, the creatures, and you're just kind of floating like an astral projection in the sky, able to move where you want. What in particular do you want to look at while you're there? Go to this castle and see if it's the same thing that he saw.
Let's see. So I see the spires and I see the creatures out there. I see,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just floating like above this castle at the moment.
Yeah, just above the like land in general, pretty high up, probably like 100 feet above right now.
Do I see anything else of peculiar interest outside of this castle and the spires and whatnot?
As you turn around to look around at the topography of the land, you do see, like, in the distance on both sides, kind of like surrounding, there are mountains. You see them in the distance, and they're snow-capped. It kind of looks like it's somewhat circles around this area, that you're in. Um, and and looking towards the mountains, you see a few other creatures that would live in this very cold climate. There's some frost giants. You see there are um, uh, there's huge tree ants that kind of look like they are half dead. Part of their branches kind of wilting down, part of them sticking up, and they're moving through the land. But that's pretty much all you see in that other direction.
I'm gonna move down towards the castle and see if I could try to see if anybody could see me or if I could interact with anyone or anything in front of the castle, not inside.
Okay. So you go down to there's this little courtyard that's kind of in front of the castle. You see there's big, huge doors to the front of it, and they have each side has half of a snowflake. When y'all came here in the dream, the doors were open, so you didn't see that, but now they're shut, and you can see the outline of a snowflake is on half on each door. Looking around, there's like stairs that lead up to it. There's a big iron gate in front that you walked through or landed on the other side of. And then out in the courtyard, there's these little creatures and these fey beings that you had seen before, the Bailey and some Ozai gremlins. As you walk towards them, though, they don't appear to notice you or pay attention to you. They're not trying to be hostile, or they don't respond to you when you talk or anything like that.
I'm gonna try poking one of them.
You poke one of them, and it kind of has like a shiver, kind of like you get that tingle down your spine sometimes, and you don't really know why. It kind of has that, but it doesn't see you. It doesn't know it's you.
Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna scream at him. Nothing.
Nothing. He just keeps hopping back and forth on his feet and making
Bite
little
him.
like snowballs and throwing them at people or at like rocks and the other creatures and stuff.
Bite his ass.
I don't. Is that all the time I have, or can I go inside and see if it's the same?
Are you gonna attempt to open the doors or go through them?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an astral projection, right? I should be able to go through the doors.
Yeah. So as you go over to it, at first it's solid, but then you close your eyes and kind of just like push and trying to open the door, thinking that it's gonna open, and instead you just flow through it. As you go into the room, it is familiar. You have seen this area before when you were in the dance, and it's very similar. There's a dais over on the other side with a coffin on it. Behind it, you do see the Snow Queen standing behind the coffin. The Lord of the Hunts, he is not there at the moment.
Can I peek at the coffin?
Yeah, you need to roll a perception check. See how much you can see.
Natural fucking 20.
Nice. Okay. So you look at the coffin as you're looking through. You see there's a woman laying inside, and she is half elven and half wooden cyborg. And all around her, she has this kind of pulsing purple and pink energy. And you see that there are flowers inside that are constantly growing and blooming. And then after they bloom, they kind of pop, and the leaves all fall off, and then like another flower comes up and replaces it. And then the Snow Queen she's still weeping, and you can see the tears coming off of her. Looking around with a natural 20, as you look around the room more, you do see, as you're looking towards a doorway, a dark hallway, you see the Lord of the Hunts leaving the room, solidifying the fact that this is the same, like obviously an hour or so later, but probably the same time that Corlin was seeing. And what else would you like to do?
If you're gonna allow me to do more, I'm gonna follow the Lord of the Hunt.
Okay. Okay, so you follow him into what looks like a seating area. And he sits down, and the room is very cold. This is all very cold. But he sits down, and then he whistles, and as he whistles, you hear a squeaking like a bike sound, and you look over and you see the Dark Prince wheeling in on his unicycle that he likes to ride, and the jester like figure. And he comes in and looks at the Lord of the Hunt and kind of gives him a nod and says, "Thank you for talking to her. I really appreciate you speaking to the Queen on she needs all the friends she can get right now. Hopefully she can get her sister back soon." And then he continues and he says, "I know I've said it before, but I do want to thank you for releasing me from those binds, for having your disciples create this artifact." And he holds up his scythe and kind of swings it around, creating the scythe and allowing me to break free from my prison so that I can be here to support her through this. And you can tell kind of by the... Actually, roll an insight check.
Okay. 15.
Okay, you can tell by the way he's talking about her that the Dark Prince and the Snow Queen have some sort of bond. You can't really tell if it's a lover or brother and sister or just old friends or something like that, but there's definitely some sort of bond there.
Okay.
And right when you try to start walking forward to hear any more, that's when you get sucked back into the room.
Ugh, fuck. Where am I? Oh, right, rope. Got it.
And I climb down outside of the rope and wipe away the
How long
chalk so
has it
the
been?
spell fades.
Yeah, you actually wouldn't be in the rope anymore because it only lasts 1 hour, so you would have fallen and
Oh, and busted my ass.
yeah, taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you fell.
12 feet. 7 points. Jesus.
Well, you were like
Additional 60
sedated.
feet. Okay.
Sedated. Plus, I just rolled a d8 that was in my hand.
Okay. I shouldn't have put that there. Okay, so they just hear a loud thud from the fucking room over, and I'm still knocked out, I assume, at one point.
Mm-hmm.
That was only 1 thud. He's okay. He's okay.
Ugh, I have a fucking headache. Fuck. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to understand what happened. Fuck. How's it going?
And I just assume they're staring at me at this moment.
Well, you
You're
haven't walked
still
out of the room yet.
sure. Yeah.
Well, the door's open. I never closed it.
Oh,
Okay, I get up and walk out.
well,
That's
I
better.
would have closed it. Hey, how was your experience? What did you see? Did you see anything?
Yes, I did. I mean, I didn't feel like killing myself, which is great, but I got to fly around this castle. It was pretty
No, you were
unique.
cool, huh?
Yeah.
That was crazy. Apparently that was was it the Grey Wall, I believe?
It seemed pretty crystalline, icy.
Was that what the castle was called, Jamie? Grey Wall?
No, Castle Greywall you'll have heard before is in Droam.
Okay.
That is the one where House Thrashk is, that Mark of Finding house. That's where the Illithid leads. That is Greywall.
Gross. Okay. Would we recognize that one castle that we saw, though?
You would recognize it from your dreams, but you have not seen it in real life. It's the same one that the Masquerade Ball was inside.
Would I
So what did you see?
Let me just ask this first to DM. Would I recognize what I've seen, like, from the books I've read, the Towering Halfling? Or is it different?
Yes, the castle does seem eerily similar to the story. And you also remember in the story something about... Oh gosh, in my notes. Y'all can keep talking if you want to talk about it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, it seemed very similar to your dream that you stated you had. So it may be like a live feed or something. Maybe like we're seeing into. Uh, I don't know if it's a different
So it
dimension
seems
or
like time has
reality.
passed. You're saying, from from what I saw.
Yeah, the Lord of the Hunt wasn't in the room with her, but I did see the coffin, the coffin with the it looked like a half elven, half cyborg in there, and she was crying by it, and the Lord of the Hunt was walking away. Um, and when I went in there and was spying on the Lord of the Hunt, he the Dark Prince, the unicycle guy that we saw,
Oh, the one who took the scythe from us. You stole your stick.
yes, the Dark Prince thanked the Lord of the Hunt for having his disciples put together the weapon to release him from his, I guess, confinement of some sort.
Hmm.
And
That's what Ted Reed smelled. Hmm.
yes, and you know, I guess you were part of the disciples that this Lord of the Hunt was referring to. And they
Maybe.
mentioned that the woman or cyborg woman thing in the coffin was the Snow Queen's sister, and they're trying to bring her back.
That's the first we've heard of that. What,
Yeah.
was she like kidnapped?
It looked like she was some kind of either dead or some type of sleeping spell of sorts. I have no idea. But she was in a coffin, so I'm just assuming
So
she's
she's
dead.
missing. Okay.
No, she was in there. She's not
Oh, she was
missing.
there?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was inside the coffin.
In the Towering Halfling, you remember the Towering Halfling defeated an ice archer and then saved the sister from an evil queen and took her back home, is what the Towering Halfling was.
Save the sister
Hmm.
and brought her back home.
Yeah, brought her away from the ice archer and back home.
Okay,
But
I
it
have no
is
idea what that means.
about sisters and it is about an ice palace.
That seems familiar to the books I've read. Probably just a coincidence,
Wait,
though.
you're saying a fairy tale?
I don't think they're fairy tales. I find them as very respectful novels of, halfling adventuring, and just believe in it.
Some bedtime stories.
Nope, not a bedtime story. Totally realistic and not made up.
So
Totally
fan
cool.
fiction.
I
Rhyme?
I have no idea what this fan fiction you speak of is, but it's definitely fiction to me.
Belkyra, are you listening to this at all?
Non-fiction. Shit.
Yes.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Do you still have that book on you that you got at Nolan Thrask's house? Or Nolan Taranak, sorry.
The episode that I missed, it got returned without my.
No, I'm talking about the one you took from the house. Remember? Is it the Origins
Oh
of
yeah,
Fae?
yeah. I think I have. Yeah, I just took one. I remember a book that like didn't make sense as to why it was there.
Yeah,
But
it
maybe
was
I'm
it was in the house where he had all these like fiction tales and
Yeah.
fantasy novels instead of the
Yeah.
diplomatic.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume at some point, because it's been a while since y'all did that you probably were flipping through it. So this does catch your attention, what they're talking about, and you kind of flip to a story in the book, and the top of it is titled I forgot what I was going to call it, but I'll just call it Snow and Ice. And the story, it's a very short little story. It says, in a palace of snow and ice lived a warrior of winter, for she was unrivaled with her icy crystalline bow, conquering all that found her wrath. Until one day from the shadow, a sad forgotten soul called to her in the midst of battle. Looking to the shadow, she took a blow that stunned her as she fell, defeated. The shadow apologized for distracting the warrior, but it was too late. The monsters had taken her sister into the perpetual night. Since that day, the Snow Queen and her forgotten soul search unendingly, not only for the sister, but for a champion strong enough to eviscerate her enemies and avenge her shame.
All right, so I was reading this, just doing some light reading, and it's sounding. I didn't really think much of it because it didn't really make much sense as to why this book was in that room, and this is sounding very familiar. So I just wanted to let you know that this is also what I've been reading.
Okay, confirmation from different sources. Interesting.
Corlin, you might be right about this fantasy thing, that these actually might not be fantasy, like I said. I don't know,
I
though.
was just looking for context, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, that was in Nolan's place, where we ran into more Fae stuff, so it's just starting to add up and be really weird.
Well, I guess we need to do research on the Fae for certain. I mean, I don't think that any of us know a ton about it.
Well, I definitely think you're right there, but I think now is time to get some rest. I'm gonna go off
Not
and
for certain.
yeah, I'm gonna go. I got a lot to think about.
All right. I'm gonna go do some more drugs with my cock and Nyack.
Oh, yeah. Get some of that tea.
Yeah, we're gonna have to introduce my cock to tea in not too long.
You bought some, didn't you, Nyack?
Awesome. We can introduce
Please
them right
don't.
Do it.
He said you
Tea,
said you were
who's
gonna
tea?
go do drugs with my cock. Might as well do it right now.
I was already fucked up. I'm good.
You don't want tea. Palmer.
No, you do want the tea.
You want the tea.
I
You
do
want the
want the tea.
tea.
You do want
Do
the
not.
tea.
Even
I
the
do not.
robot's going, "I want the tea."
You want the tea.
The robot
You
is the one
want
that's
It's
usually
like,
like, sexual.
You want it. You
It's a
No.
rite of passing.
Yeah.
Rite
It
of passage.
absolutely is, actually. If
Rite
you're
of
going to
passage.
be in this adventuring group, you have to have the tea at least once.
At least.
Okay, fine.
So, Mike, do you like
Alright,
tea,
he said
honestly?
fine. Colin.
Hang on, we'll do some more little RP with him. Do you like tea?
Yeah, green tea. I love it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
yeah,
brew
yeah.
up some tea. Yeah.
Perfect.
One
thank you.
moment.
Just don't lace
Speaking
it
of
though.
tea, you've made me
No,
remember that I
it's
forgot my tea.
It's a weirdling green tea.
Okay, cool.
Give me one
Perfect.
moment.
Good on my alley.
No.
I brew up like, let's say, how many are there? Let's say like 8 cups worth in tea kettle.
Okay.
He's got a plan.
Who all is going
Recipe.
to partake besides for my cock?
Well, I was going to
Fuck
offer
it.
to whoever was down here.
I
I'm sure
guess.
Belkyra will help out, you know. I'll tell you
Right.
what,
It's
I'm
gonna-
going to go and talk to Talia and Acorn and let them know that we're going to introduce, we're going to have some tea time with the group.
Tea party.
Oh crap.
Oh my god.
Introducing him
Talia
to
just found out
Talia,
why
that's what happened.
Holy
She took it
shit.
early.
She did it too much.
Took too much.
Son
It took too
of a-
much.
Hey,
Shucks.
we're going to go show some tea to my cock. You guys in?
Oh,
My eyes just turned bright orange.
I
Is that
guess.
excited? I
It'll
can't
be
remember.
Okay, Acorn.
That's
It'll
caution.
be okay.
Orange is caution, yeah.
That one just caution. So you
Alright,
made me
also,
remember that I
we're
forgot
in
my
the,
tea. It was sitting
we're
over there
going into
steeping.
the basement.
Are you gonna do it, Acorn?
I look between them, like, super scared.
You're the
turned
one that
into
said
a
it was a
true-
rite of passage. No,
Honestly, Acorn, I believe out of everybody's experience, you seem to have like one of the best ones.
I absolutely agree with
let's not
that.
talk about it too much right now. Here, let's go.
It wasn't a bad experience, but it was different. She wasn't used to it.
Do you like honey?
I give in to peer pressure. I'm at the
Especially
teenage
from
stage where it
Corlin.
works.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's
I
gonna
go
be a
back to the
bonding
tea
moment.
kettle, back to
Yeah,
everybody, and I
we're all
give
gonna
everybody
get on each other's level.
We'll talk shit about this tea, and then as soon as someone brews some, we're like, okay.
I mean,
a-
I'll take, you know.
I still like to party.
All right, so here's some weirdling green tea for everyone. I
It's
pass out cups.
been enough time where we forgot.
What do
How
we roll
bad?
again for this?
You need to roll a Constitution saving throw. Anybody that's taking it.
All right, give
I am
one
in
for
my bed.
cock. I give one to Nyack, to
27.
Talia, to
Uh-oh.
Acorn, to
Yo, am I gonna get
Valkyra,
like
and
lit out of my
myself.
fucking mind right now,
No,
or
you're
what?
the opposite.
Oh,
We'll see. We'll see.
Is he gonna get what?
No, he got a natural
It's
20.
completely
I'm
random,
gonna get
and you do not
fucked
know
up.
what is going to happen.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Jamie,
All
he
you
got a
know
natural
Corn,
20
is that
to
you are
27.
drinking very delicious tea right now.
Made by someone who just got off a big trip. So I mean,
Whoa, I rolled high.
Very
Hey,
trust-
that means that it's extra special.
I know I'm down here and I'm looking at
Huh.
Corlin and Arjun and I'm like,
What you should really
What
be
have y'all
concerned
been
about is everybody
doing?
else looking at the tea, because they know what's up. You know?
Okay, so I'm gonna go down the list. Arjun, what'd you roll?
I'm
Okay,
in-
cool.
I'm
Is
in
it-
my
was
room.
Oh, you're
it
in
the-
bed.
was
You're
it
not
the
doing it.
percentile, right?
He's
He said,
gonna
"I went
find
to
us in the morning.
Okay.
I went to bed before this. I got work to do.
Okay. Acorn, what did you roll?
17.
17. Okay, so
Isn't this percentile? I don't like you
no,
numbers?
I rolled a percentile.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do the first one for Acorn. 36.
Oh god. I'm scared.
yeah, buddy.
Okay, I need you to roll a d10.
Oh god.
You should have done my cock first.
Here, I'll just.
He's interesting.
No, he's gonna be last.
Yeah, he needs to be last, so he gets
Might need to
scared.
sugar it up a little bit.
Scare some sense.
8.
8. Okay, so in your hallucination, you feel like you are wiser, older. Like you're 8 years older than what you are now. So, what is that? 16? 14?
So like 18?
14? No,
He's
because I'm
grown.
6.
So you start feeling really sassy for some
Oh!
reason, and
Okay.
like kind of like speaking your mind more bluntly than you would have
Oh, this might
before.
stick.
Okay,
Wow.
Corlin, what'd you get?
I'm just rolling a d20, right?
You're rolling a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. 16.
16. Okay, so, and it's only gonna last like 2 hours for you, Acorn. So.
Cool.
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 Yeah, whatever. You tell her that. Yeah. She just got imprinted.
Okay. This one is you cast fly in a random creature. So I'm gonna say you have Allie. Allie's flying around in the room already, and then all of a sudden you start seeing another owl. Like you're starting to see double, and they start like swirling together, like
Oh, this is way
flying,
better than last time.
flying around the room.
So in comparison, Jesse, what he did
Yeah.
last
Wait.
time is cast fireball on himself and knock himself out.
He
With his
knocked
own.
himself
Oh.
unconscious.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It was just a hallucination, though. It didn't actually happen.
Yeah, last
Yeah,
time
but
I
the
turned
thing
into
was,
a
like,
tree.
a fireball would have killed me, so I would have passed out. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and as time goes on,
Interesting.
Corlin, you start seeing more and more owls. Like
No,
it
hey,
starts to get
Allie,
to kind of
1,
like a Harry
2,
Potter level.
3.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. Valkyra, what did you get? 21?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all had good rolls this time.
I know. Like
Last time was
when it doesn't
bad.
matter.
Yeah, I rolled a 16. I got a +0 to my
4.
That's low.
So the higher the roll, the less of an effect.
No, it's
Yeah.
random.
It was just all
It was
random.
completely
My
random.
personal
Oh,
roll.
shit. Okay.
My personal roll, I guess.
For how long it's in effect for, I guess.
Okay.
Yes. The lower you roll on your Constitution saving throw, the longer it lasts.
Okay, so for the next minute, you can see any invisible creature if you have line of sight of it. So I'm gonna say that you're in this.
You see all my owls?
Yeah, she starts seeing the owls. You start seeing everybody else's hallucination
Oh.
along with yours. So
That's cool.
we'll see how that goes.
All right. So my last hallucination, all my hair fell out, and I lost my mind.
She
Because my
did.
hair is very important to me.
It took us like an hour just to get her back on track.
That was actually a really funny episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100.
Oh. Who's this for?
This would be for Talia, who rolled a 15.
Yeah.
This one's kind of boring, actually. I'm gonna reroll because it just says you regain all expended sorcery points because it's like for the sorcery wild magic table, which would be cool if you were a sorcerer, but you're not. So, ooh, 69.
Ooh.
Nice.
Fun.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, so
That was
each
better.
creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute. The invisibility ends as the creature when it casts a spell. So how Bellcrier could see anything invisible, you make everybody turn invisible.
I'm like,
Like you can't see anyone, but Bellcrier can see everyone.
where did everybody go?
Even
And she could
even
see
what's
me.
not there.
So you
She
keep
could see
like
me
bumping into
too.
It's
people.
like a survival game. It's like a zombie apocalypse type thing. Just everyone's gone all of a sudden.
I just grab her by the shoulders and just kind of help keep her in place and direct her as to where somebody is
That
or
would freak
isn't.
me the fuck out. If
I know,
someone's
I'd be
invisible and
like,
tapping me.
another
Talia.
ghost?
Talia, it's just Belkyra. You can't see everybody. I'm just gonna stay right here, okay? Just stay right here, and you won't hit nobody. We're all just standing here. Why are you flailing around like that, running into everybody?
It does say if you get hit or if you attack that they become visible again. So Talia kind of ends up bumping into everybody, and as you like thump into somebody real hard, they come back into view for you.
Oh, thank God. And
So
she
you
like
say-
shakes me, and I'm like, oh God.
Wait. Come here. I walk up to Corlin. Just slap right in front of you.
I can hear you. You realize this, right?
That's
But now she can
perfect.
see you.
Okay, then just bring it on.
All right, who's next?
My last hallucination, everything I touched turned to fire.
Next up is Nyack.
It was awful.
Yeah, you rolled a 7, so you rolled the lowest, I think, of everybody.
I know.
You have a monodrone pop up in front of you. Don't know what that is.
I think that's like one of those little like the little worker type people, you know, from that one world.
That one world in
remember,
that
like,
one place.
That one thing with the
Okay,
thing
put it
there.
this way: like the last campaign that we did, I grabbed it when all the portals and whatnot. We like actually had to die with the stampede. I like picked it up. I named it Zuzu and whatnot.
Oh,
It looks like Mike Wazowski.
it does.
Yeah.
It does.
So that
Yeah,
is
Actually, that's a
Nyack,
good thing.
last
It's like
time your
Mike
trip,
Wazowski. It's like a
your trip
robotic
wasn't
thing.
bad last time, Nyack, so you're gonna suffer this time.
Didn't
That's
that
right.
thing get brutally murdered?
It did. Yeah, we put
Mike
it in front of the
Wazowski?
door to hell, and it got trampled
Mike
by a
was.
bunch of people.
Yeah, we opened a door to hell and a bunch of demons trampled it. That's exactly what happened. Okay, yeah, so you see this and it's like sitting in the room with you and it's kind of like tick-tocking, kind of like creepy, you know, it's very mechanic, so like all of its movements are really mechanic and rigid, but it's just kind of like walking around the room and no one else is really paying attention to it except you. But you're like really infatuated with it. Like, what is this thing? Especially your blacksmith side and all the mechanical aspects.
I'll try to pick
Okay.
it up.
Last one is my cock.
Mike Hawk.
Okay. So an eye appears on your forehead. During that time, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. So you gain a third eye in the middle of your head that everybody else can see. And looking around, you as well as Belkaya can see like all the chaos with the birds, and then you see like Corwin like swatting at them a little bit, and then you see the Mondrone in the corner, and Nyack kind of like looking intently at it. You're like, what the fuck are they doing? Yeah, you don't really know these people, but that's what you see. And this is going to continue for a couple hours.
How long did you say mine lasted again?
Yours, you hit the DC, so you'll last 2 hours.
Okay.
Nyack's the only one that's going to be 4
Tripping
hours.
balls for a while.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And he made the friend.
The robot's
All
gonna
right, so
follow
I'm
you.
going to try to like start making the owls like, you know, do like unison, you know, kind of like, you know, synchronize like flying, you know, like through the air and whatnot. Yeah, it's gonna be like a little fucking circus.
Corwin takes out his pipe of the monsters and he starts doing it like a baton, conducting them. And they start like swirling in patterns, kind of like fish in the ocean that are in groups.
It's like Fantasia in here.
Oh my god.
With all the owls.
And I can see everything.
Yeah, and Belkyra, you
This
you
is
feel
quite
the
entertaining.
the urge to kind of make a song to it, and like you pull out some of your instruments and start strumming.
Oh my goodness.
guys are so embarrassing.
What do you mean, Acorn? Well,
This
That's
is what it
embarrassing at
feels like.
all.
I'm reverse skydiving.
That's what I'm talking about. So embarrassing. I just pull my hood down lower, like just full of angst.
Someone Angie.
Okay, so this goes
How you
on
doing
for a
over there,
while.
maniac?
See the little man.
What do you mean, little man? I have a bunch of fucking owls.
The little
They're
man.
doing like synchronized flying.
The little man is walking, twitching. The little man.
What's wrong? Why do you mean little man? Does anyone see his little man?
Yeah. The little man, mechanical, walking around, staring at me like he's better than me.
To be
I
honest,
don't know
that's
what the
exactly
fuck
what I
you're
would
on,
sound
but it's
like.
better than what I'm on. I'm gonna go back to messing with my fucking owls. You have fun over there with your little man.
Little man.
Wait, what little man? Oh, that little man. Oh, got you.
Yeah, you see it. Well, you fucking see his little man. What's going on here?
He has his pants on. I don't see his little man.
Whoa! No one
You,
said little
he
man.
ha- repeat what you just said.
Excuse me?
It sounded like you said that he has a little man's pencil.
No. I said he has pants on. I don't see his little man.
Oh, okay. See, that sounds better.
But you do see my cock.
So
Yeah.
you do.
That's normal. That doesn't faze me whatsoever.
You see
I
my
always
cock
see
with
my
the third eye.
His one eye.
Have like what, like X-ray vision all of a sudden?
Oh, that would be
Whoa,
really
I can
uncomfortable.
see everything.
Why do I feel naked all of a sudden?
You feel naked
Start
around my
posing.
cock? What?
Kind of
And the
showing
little
off.
man, the little guy.
How you
Okay.
doing over there, my cock? You feeling it?
Good,
Doing
man.
all right?
Oh yeah.
What you see?
The same thing, just an extra time. My third eye here.
What, do we see his third eye?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah, you look like a fucking cyclops, bro. Like, or like a big fucking spider. You know, like with the bug eyes. That's you right now. All right,
long-
well,
how
I
long do
hope
these
you're
effects
enjoying your
last?
tea.
See, it wasn't so
Yeah.
bad.
Not that bad.
I tell you, this was
Told
much
you.
better than last time. Last time we were fucking in a like a plaza, okay? Some other
in front of
people
a bunch
kind of
of people.
around. It was way worse. I got hit by a fucking fireball. Talia was setting shit on fire. Someone turned into a sheep and started flying.
And then started
Acorn
flying,
turned
yes.
into a tree.
Yes.
She attached herself to a fucking
She
wall.
was planted, yeah.
Belkyra lost all of her hair, flipped the fuck out.
Oh, I lost
it. Took us. She had to turn herself into a man so that she felt like comfortable enough to come back to
Yeah,
the party.
so Audrin ended up letting me borrow a hat that I could basically glamour myself with, and so I decided to be a man. So basically, because men don't matter, they don't care about their hair that much. So basically, I was just like a man in drag.
She did what she thought that she made herself feel better.
It made me feel
It worked.
better.
We were all panicking at once. It was chaos.
Even though in reality it was just me that couldn't see my hair. Everybody else could still see my hair.
Yeah.
Any
It's
chance
all
I
state
could
of
go down
mind.
there? Maybe it's like I left my favorite pocket
No,
watch
you're
or
sleeping,
something.
bro.
I just want to go down and check in.
He's curious. We're all here fucking tripping balls.
Yeah, you can make an appearance at some point.
He hears all the ruckus
All
down
right,
the
everybody,
hall.
go to sleep. Go to sleep, quick.
Everyone just lay down.
Alright.
Hit the floor.
Hit the floor, scatter.
We'll just say that I have something in my lab that tells me what's going on. If there's someone.
Yeah,
Baby monitor.
Yes. I
If you come down here, you gotta drink tea. We will force it down you.
No, you're all fucked up. You can't do that.
Wait. Let's all just ambush him, and then someone yank his mouth open, and then we'll pull
Hey,
it down.
Acorn, you're feeling sassy, aren't you? Do you want to force feed Ardrin some tea?
Oh yes. He's
Alright, let's-
tiny.
Yes.
We can all take him. He's
Yes.
absolutely tiny. I could take him by myself. Like we
Alright.
got this.
If we gang up
All
on
right,
him,
my
and
cock.
we
We're
don't even
giving
need
you an
to.
assignment. You
Okay.
need to go tackle little man.
He's too little.
No, I said little
Arjun, he's
man.
the littlest
Right,
guy
right
back here. Just like go like full like Superman on him, like pancake.
I'll just jump on him. It's fun.
Oh shit.
Okay, we're hiding.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
Acorn.
just
Here's
coming in.
the
I'm looking for some
here's
things.
the tea. I hand it to Acorn, and then I hide.
Oh, you're not gonna help. You're just gonna hide. I see how it is.
I'm just going to watch. Yeah,
Arjun's
I
gonna be
figured this is a show
pissed.
for you guys. I gave you all the parts, all the what you needed to make it work, and now I get to see it happen.
That sounded very dirty.
Yeah, I'm just like, I
You can
can't
think of
find it. Did
something.
I leave it in the closet? Storage room? I don't know. Oh, you're still awake, Belle. 'Cause
Oh,
no,
I'm just.
are you
Wait, hold on.
okay?
I'm sorry. I don't see where everyone's at. Hold
Oh,
on.
you're in the bottom right corner.
She
don't
should
know.
probably be in our room, I guess. Just think that she's in our room, I guess. Or Jamie, move her to like next to Nyack.
Oh yeah, I was in the room with everybody else.
Okay.
She was shaking me.
Yeah, I wonder where everyone is. That's weird. Do.
Oh hi, Audrin.
Oh, hey.
Hi. What? Did you have a good nap?
Yeah, I just left one of my things down here. I just wanted to pick it up.
Oh, wait, I actually have something else to show you. It's right over here. Come here. It's
What do
right
you have to
over
show
in
me
this.
in my own lab? Where is everyone? I mean,
No,
where,
just come here. It's right in this corner over here. It's a note that I found.
you found a note in my lab.
Yes.
What do you mean you found a note
It
in my
didn't look like
lab?
your handwriting. Get him! Ah!
What? Shit.
Okay, I went Arjun and my cock.
Bro, what the fuck is happening right now? Holy.
To roll a
Get him!
strength check.
A strength check?
Yes, Arjun and my cock both need to roll a strength
Oh
check.
my god.
My son's about to come in here.
Yeah, this shit illegal or what? Strength check.
He wants Arjun to trip.
Come here, baby. Rawr. What are you doing?
I got an 8.
Hey, take your shoes off by the door, please.
You said.
Please go take your shoes off.
No, just a strength check. Just click on the strength number.
Oh, on the top. Shit.
We tied up. I
Now
rolled a 9 with a -1.
Okay, so you go to grab him, but you don't really realize how small he is and wiggly, and he slips out the first time.
Nope.
And so Belkaya, go ahead and roll a strength check, Belkaya.
Alright.
Do I do it again or
No?
I'm just like trying to dodge around this fucking room right now.
Everybody's ganging up on you.
So what the fuck, Mike?
Dude, Mike, like 8 feet tall with a third eye, big fucking eye on his forehead.
Wait, where is it? Oh. Hold on, baby. Ah, I got a 6.
I'm gonna
I just keep saying.
Give me your face.
I'm gonna cast spider climb and try to run
Your
up
face
the
is
wall.
dirty. Stop.
No, I'll grab him. Shit.
Okay, roll a strength check, Corin. So you dodge my cock and you dodge Belkyra as well. Like what the fuck? And then Corwin comes behind you and he just like right behind you with his sneak
I like
sneak
grab him
attack.
like a cat by the scruff
Yeah.
of his neck type of thing. Like pick him up.
I don't
From
have
his
a
cloak.
scruff.
He grabs you by your cloaks and just like lifts you off your little feet.
What did he
And I
roll?
move him
What did he
towards
roll?
Acorn.
He rolled a 15.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck?
You're thirsty. You're thirsty.
Everybody's in
What?
on it.
Okay, it's for your own good, honestly.
What are you doing? Fuck.
It's just
Did you
green
all
tea,
take
man.
the Fey Dust? Did you all take the contaminated Fey? Fuck.
Okay, I use Mage Hand to grab one of the teas and I force it down his throat.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw, Arjun.
Go ahead and get fucked up, buddy.
Dirty 20.
Oh, can your
Okay.
kid hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No,
Yeah, we
your
can.
kid.
Oh,
I
no.
swear, I don't want. Okay.
Okay, so he drank it? I'd
Yeah,
lightly
I'll
set
say
him down.
enough of it got into his mouth that he's going to have some sort of effect.
I like
Uh,
pinch his nose with the mage hand, or like a regular hand, and like force it down with the mage hand. Yeah.
So
While I'm holding him.
while he was doing this, you were thinking about spider climb, and as it starts touching your lips and going into your mouth, and you kind of choke a little bit, you begin to levitate, and you rise up and out of his grip, and you're just like levitating around the room.
I just want to feel like I'm falling to the ceiling, and I just get stuck to the ceiling. Like the fuck.
Like reverse fall.
Yes, reverse
So he's
gravity.
just like spread
We
eagle
just
on the ceiling.
Yes. Mom, what is? Why?
I just start laughing my
Why?
ass off.
I have shit to do. Fuck.
Not for the next couple of hours.
I
Ugh.
levitate. How tall is this room?
12 feet.
I levitate up to him and I'm just like, how are you feeling?
I'm high.
I'm not daddy, I'm mommy.
Are you sure?
I got the owls like doing synchronized flying around him.
I don't see any of this, right? I only see myself.
You don't
Yeah,
see
you
the owls, no.
Just
Only
sees the one.
my cock and Belkyra does.
Is it? This is what you wanted? This is what you all wanted? Like, Acorn, I thought you would have fucking been against this. What the fuck?
No, she's feeling saucy.
Huh?
And she's been awfully sassy.
You're not
Yeah,
my
and
real
I, like-
dad.
And I
Oh
like
my God.
asked Valkyra, and I'm like, "Did it work?"
Oh.
Because
I
I
think
can't see
so.
anything.
Oh yes, it did. He's slammed to the ceiling.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I'm mommy. Shut up. Quit calling me dad.
The more you play into it, the more he'll do it.
I know. That's why I do it.
Okay. So this happens for a while, and eventually Arjun realizes that he can control it. And he'll move down or around the room. Yeah. So
You guys are absolutely the fucking best. This is awesome.
he starts flying around his workshop, still with the residual effects of the Thetas. And it's just like do reorganizing all shit.
Well, see, it
Alright,
wasn't so
so,
bad.
Not what
You
I
guys feel like
expected.
smoking while we're fucking tripping?
Yeah, but enhance the high a little bit. Sure, yeah. Can you
I
get
start
as
blowing
high
dragons with
as
my
me
smoke.
though? Ha 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 ha! As I'm floating above him.
Well, I see what you did there. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, at some point, everybody decides they're gonna go to sleep. But that's up to you guys.
And this was our evening.
I know. I love how you're like, "Do you want to do anything before you go to sleep?" We
Wait, it's
do
got-
all the
It's
things.
got to be like
Get
4 in the
fucked
morning
up.
at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
most
real.
likely it probably is.
Because
So we
when
probably like pass out in
Corlin
like a circle.
was done tripping at 11, and then Audrin decided to go trip, and that was also a 2-hour trip.
Mm-hmm.
So 12,
And
1
then
o'clock.
we messed
And
around,
then
did
we tripped.
tea, and then made him drink the tea. No, yeah, it's late.
It's
It's
fucking.
late.
It's
So
early.
Yeah,
it
Late.
would like
gotta
wear
be.
off as for like 2 a.m. ish or like that for like some of us that made the saves. But if you didn't make the save, it wears off at 4.
By the way, I'm very bouncy right now because my child is bouncing my bowl.
Bouncy ball.
See down.
I'm gonna sleep in, if I, just to make sure I get my full rest.
Yeah. So yeah, at some point around 4 a.m., everybody decides to go to sleep, and y'all are going to wake up around noon on the 26th of Sephiroth. So everybody gets a long rest, surprisingly, and all of your stuff resets.
He's so entertaining.
I gave him a cupcake on accident, or not accident, by mistake.
Ooh.
It's too much of a cupcake appears.
He just wanted to eat the icing, and then he gave me the cake pot, so I threw that away. But this is what happens when you feed a child sugar.
Sugar rush.
Smash,
Looks
smash,
like he's having
smash, smash.
I know it's great.
Smash.
Anyway. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little break before we start the next day now. If there's anything y'all want to do on the 26th, think of it right now, or get something in mind. But I have to go to the bathroom, so break time. 5-10 minutes.
Did y'all anyone actually need anything?
Yeah, we need to figure out where we're going for this attack on the On the
The area that
boat?
we're going to is like near the dagger. It's to the right. I saw there, like hang on, I got a fucking map.
We were also gonna go see about
Oh
Palatello's
yeah, that's
dad.
what we learned about Faye. You're right.
Yeah. If we have time to do that tomorrow. I mean, I'm
somebody's
sure we
dad.
can. Palatello's dad.
Thank you. My memory is fucking shit.
Palutella's dad, okay?
Palatella. I would be lying if I said I know how to spell Palatella, though.
And what was the other person that Jamie recommended at the beginning besides Palatella's dad? The sister.
Yeah, Ardrin's sister.
On the council.
Oh, right.
So we could do either or both, or one or the other. I mean, what do y'all want to do? Do both?
I mean,
We
maybe
should
we can
definitely
hit
go
up his
talk to
sister
the
at breakfast
dad.
if she's there.
Yeah, we can
She
see if
lives there.
there's. I don't know if my sister lives with my parents. I don't know.
I mean, she was there last time.
I think we've
I don't
seen her
know.
at the house.
No?
Right?
She's been at the house. I told her "fuck you," and then I just kept moving along.
Yeah.
Okay, she had been at the house, yeah.
That's why I was like, I remember
Bill
that.
Kyra was wearing her clothes for a while, right? Or I think the aunt.
I believe so. Yeah, I was.
Question.
She's nice.
DM.
But I picked my own clothes now.
Where is my sister doesn't live at
You
home?
got that
does
awesome
she?
armor now too, so.
No. Okay.
What?
Where is she?
Don't know how I feel about this tea that I just bought. It's very tart.
She said she had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, she's also right there on camera. Oh my god, I've had my camera off this entire time. Oh my fucking god.
Yep, this entire time.
Fuck, I've been like animating. Okay, it's not even working. Okay, I gotta restart.
No, I've been able to see you the whole time.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've been able to see you. No, but why are you putting on my boots? He's putting on my high heel combat boots.
Why do you have high heel combat
Gotta
boots?
practice,
Who
you
you
know?
Got
fighting?
good fashion sense.
That shit takes practice.
Oh my god.
Can you guys read Jamie's shirt? It says, "I love my girlfriend."
Oh my god.
I did read
Where's my
that. I
phone?
like it.
Can you stand up?
So
Come
who's
here,
your
child.
girlfriend, Jamie?
Wait,
It's a
Jackson.
shirt that I bought for her, thinking it was for me.
Oh yeah.
Thinking it was for her, and
He was trying to buy her a shirt and
yeah.
be sweet, but it was supposed to be a shirt that he's
For him,
supposed to
yeah.
wear.
that I was supposed to wear, and
Uh-huh.
oh, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
It's
It
cute,
says,
though.
yeah, it says I love my girlfriend, but it really says with a small text, it says I love it when my girlfriend lets me play video games.
So
Which
it
is
works.
factual.
Yeah. Or
So
Ardrin's
who's
your girlfriend.
Jamie?
Ardrin, duh.
Oh, Arjun's your girlfriend? Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Let me stand up. Give me your hands.
Here you go.
Ready? Oh my god. Hold on. Scoot back. Scoot back. Can you step back a little bit? Keep going. Oh my goodness. I know that it's difficult. Oh, you're stuck. Wait. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's wearing the
Wait.
boots. Okay, that's what's happening.
Yeah, come here. Oh, you little shit.
He's fierce for wearing those boots. Fierce.
What does he identify as again?
Jackson, are you a boy or a girl?
A girl.
Oh!
No, he didn't.
He did that on purpose.
That's funny.
I was right, apparently.
No, literally just a little like right before we got on earlier. He was like, he's like, Daddy's a boy and I'm a boy, and I was like, and what's Grandpa? He's like, a boy, and I was like, what's Fred? He's like, a boy. I was like, what's Sadie? A girl. What's Graham? A girl. So he knows. He's just being silly right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. He just identified
It's
as
the
female.
cupcake.
Yeah, it's definitely the cupcake.
The cupcake made him gay or girl.
It was a rainbow cupcake.
Maybe so.
He only likes rainbow things. He likes rainbow like
Megan.
cupcakes. He likes rainbow sprinkles.
Megan, I think there's something we have to tell you about Jackson.
Hey, that doesn't bother me. I think that would bother his dad more than anything.
That's cute. That is so
Trying to get the
cute.
glare out. There you go.
Those
Hold
are
on,
some very tiny boots. They look
Because
like they fit for him.
she wears a size 5. She has tiny feet.
Oh my god.
Oh
size
dang, a
Pen?
5.
Well, I got I wear 5.5.
Fuck.
I wear 5.5, which is
I'm
a
gonna-
3 in men's.
Oh my god.
Oh my
3.
god, are you
Oh my
serious?
goodness.
Yo, is that a joke?
Hunter has the same size foot as you,
Oh
Megan.
my god.
I
you know that.
I have a client. Oh wait.
Why is she
I'm
showing
sorry.
us her feet?
Yeah, why?
I don't
What
know.
the hell?
Just showing how tiny my feet
What
were.
the hell
like
is
a
going on?
We're still on break, right? You stopped the recording?
Oh no, no, I needed all of this.
Did you record that?
Yeah.
This
This
is
is gonna
very
be
They do
important for
look
the world
small.
building.
Yeah, this is
Um,
world building. You know, world
I have
ending.
I have a client that I went to high school with, same age as me. He has a daughter. I think she's like 7 or 8, and I can wear her shoes
Why do you know that?
That's
because
crazy.
I
'Cause you
was
tried 'em on
organizing.
clothes.
I was organizing her closet, and she was like, "Oh my god, I like your shoes." And she was like, "Oh my god, I think I could fit in your shoes." And she was like, "Oh my god, I need you to try on my shoes," and they fit.
That's really funny. And sad at
Yeah.
the same time.
I'm
It's
jealous.
okay.
I wish I had little pixie feet.
I have little
That's
tiny feet.
crazy small though. That's ridiculous.
I'm 5 feet tall, 105 pounds.
Yeah, someday we'll meet in
That's still
person.
small feet,
That'd be
though.
nice.
Really
Really
small.
hard.
Okay, so
Oh my god, he's walking in my shoes.
moving on.
It's hard, buddy.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry for not pausing the recording. Whoever watches this, thank you, and sorry.
Sorry, this
not
is
sorry.
gold.
Tis what it is.
Commercial break.
So the next, yeah, exactly.
What is
These
my
are your
name up
ads.
at?
I love you too.
Man, my thoughts are all over the place now. Okay, so the next morning, you all get up eventually, sometime in the afternoon, early afternoon, and the first thing you do is nurse your health and recover from this. So everybody, Ardrin, one of your servants comes in, and he asks if y'all would like breakfast served, and you say yes. And so
drinks, water, orange juice, pomegranate juice, cranberry juice,
Apple juice. Oh,
apple juice for Mike Hawk.
White grape
thank you.
juice.
What?
White grape juice.
Yeah.
That's like almost grape. Anyway, so yeah, everything's brought to you guys. You're able to enjoy a nice meal together, and talk about what you're going to do for the day. And you come to the conclusion that you need to talk to
My
The
sister.
sister of the council, and then also
Paltella's dad.
Paltella's dad.
How you
I
spell
don't know
Palatella
which.
is pal.
We were gonna see his
Nutella?
sister in the
Tell,
household.
okay.
Is the first question that we were gonna make.
Okay, well, I'll save you some steps because I already had this planned. After you wake up, Elira Boromar, his sister, is going to come to the house. She needs to talk to Sidan about something. So you hear the announcement from the watchman that goes through the entire house that Elira Boromar Jarasco is here, has arrived, and she enters into the premises. And you can hear it in the basement, the announcement as well. So you all know that she
Hey,
is
you guys
here.
hear that ringing?
The ringing? No, that's just a speaker thing here. Yeah, it just tells when
It's
people
fucking
come
loud.
by. Yeah, it needs to be. When I work, it's pretty loud down here. At least in my head.
What did it say again? It's still like I got this like echo.
Oh yeah, my sister's here.
Oh! We need to talk to her.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
All right. I use my mage hand to wake everybody up.
Smack, 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 smack.
I thought
This
we were
little
eating breakfast.
ghostly, slightly invisible hand, spectral hand slaps everybody in the face in the morning. When you do wake up, a few things that happen every morning. Acorn, you have a mushroom on you again. This one is a little bit plumper than it was before. Also, Nyack, you start hearing whispers a little louder, and knowing where they're coming from, you kind of focus on them more to that area, and you start hearing him say your real name, and he like it's trying to get your attention. So you kind of sit there with it, but you can't really speak to it or anything. But you definitely notice it's trying to reach out to you.
I offer Coraline my newest mushroom.
That's what I was gonna say. I
Acorn?
thought last time that we took tea, she grew a mushroom. She got one in her no, she got
She's
two in
been
her
growing a
dream, grew
mushroom every
one,
day.
and this
I
is
get
the
a
fourth
mushroom.
one.
Yep. I get a mushroom every day.
Audiology saying.
Acorn, remind us that we need to fucking get this checked out eventually.
Yeah.
They are always the same mushroom. They do grow in slightly different locations. It's always somewhere around the neck, shoulders area, but yeah. And sometimes you haven't noticed it and someone else has kind of plucked it off you.
And some of them are different sizes, right?
Yeah. And Talia, you have actually I want Talia to go ahead. You can either roll nature or arcana, whichever one's higher for you, whichever one you get a better bonus.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Arcana. Okay. $12.
12. Okay, so this is like the first time you've kind of been near her when she woke up, and you look over and you can see there is like a shimmer around her. It's not, you're used to your red spores, but you see like it looks like spores around her, and they're kind of like a golder color. The top of her mushroom is purple, and the underside is orange, and you can see like this kind of orange glitter, yellow gold glitter that's like underneath her. It's kind of like flaking onto her. And you're the only one that can really see it because you're so attuned to spores and mushrooms, and it is obvious to you. And you kind of reach out your powers to them a little bit, and you can kind of control them a little, kind of make them move in a wave or something. So,
I wonder if I should tell her.
It's up to you.
Okay. Hey, Acorn. Do you see that residue from your mushroom?
I look over at her and I look down. Do I see anything?
It's not real noticeable, but I mean, it looks like maybe some dirt or something. It doesn't look like sparkly like it does to her. To you, it kind of looks like maybe you got some dirt or, something from outside on you when you're playing with the dinosaur.
All right, so I just brush it off and smile at her like I think she just helped me out to clean myself.
I just like see it fall to the ground, and you said I can like move it, right?
You can control them a little. Yeah.
I guess I'll just like, I don't know if I have anything on me that I could just like carry it in.
You probably have a pouch.
Maybe.
Yeah, or if you ask, Ardrin, I'm sure has plenty of vials and stuff laying around.
Ardrin, can I borrow a vial?
Yeah, it's on the shelf over there.
Perfect. I'm gonna scoop it up the best I can, or whatever. I put it in the vial, the most of it that I can get.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to write that into your inventory, you can say, I guess, a vial of acorn spores.
Acorn shiny residue spores.
Mushroom spores.
Oh, I need to put the music back on. Shadow, you're just irritating.
Get down.
So
Needs
I'm
all the
guessing that
attention.
We're going to start moving upstairs. All right, I'm ready to eat. Let's get some fucking food.
I'm gonna look at the vial and shake it, and
Yeah, y'all are all eating at these tables here. But I'm sorry, you're gonna shake the vial?
yeah, I just don't know if I've seen it before, but I know that it's like, seems like I'm the only one that can tell what it is.
Yeah, you're the only one that's attuned with nature, and especially like the fae spirits and whatnot that way. So yeah, you see it differently than they do, and you can still kind of control it in the vial a little bit, not as well as you control yours, but still, it's interesting. Okay, I was gonna find some music. Okay, so everybody finishes up their breakfast.
Yes.
Yes.
Are y'all gonna go upstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Let's. I'm guessing that we obviously heard her walk in earlier.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just place you here for now. So you walk up these stairs over here, and then walk down, and you're able to get to. They're still in the middle of their lunch currently, but Mala, Elira, and Sidan are all sitting at the table. Kastar as well. As y'all walk in.
Like going outside, is there like a window? Like going to the back where the dinosaurs are? I just want to peek.
Yeah, you can look out the dinosaurs and see them.
Make sure
You can
they're
see.
playing nice.
Yeah, you kind of see them like bumping heads a little bit, but yeah, they don't appear to be using their teeth.
Yes.
Well, hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good.
Hey, sis.
How was
Hey,
y'all's
Arjun.
sleep?
Sleep. She kind of looks at something on her arm, and I mean, my sleep was good. I've been up for quite a while, but how was y'all's night? I heard some interesting noises coming from
Entertaining
below.
is the word I would like to describe it.
It's very nice to see you all again. It's been a while.
Likewise.
Pleasure is mine.
What's for breakfast?
We already ate downstairs.
I'm still hungry.
Yeah, there's still plenty on the table. You can grab some fruit.
Oh, thank
Or-
you. Oh, fruit's perfect.
Going in for some breakfast ale.
Yeah, there's servants. So there's about 3 or 4 servants in this room standing around waiting to be given something to do. So, yeah, everybody helps you. And you kind of, and Mala and Elira kind of go back to the conversation they were having before. Mala says, "So you think that we have a chance to turn the tides on this, do you?" And Elira looks over at all of you and looks back, and she says, "Well, there's a possibility. There's still a few loose ends that need to be wrapped up, but I think that we may be able to lean this our direction for the benefit of our family." Um, and then she looks over to Ardrin and she says, "Hey, brother, I wanted to thank you. You gave us some crucial details that we were missing, and it's really helping build out this this case we have."
What is your case exactly?
Oh, against Nolan Taranak. We've been researching, and we've had a lot of people on the case trying to figure out, one, where he got this sudden wealth from, and two, like we have known that he's been corresponding with people outside of Sharn. That's become apparent. I think that he's responsible for not only the cave-in that caused the disruption to our business, but he's also partially responsible for some of these attacks. Not the ones by the Dask, but the ones that have been happening in the midsection of the city on I'm trying to think of the region. Sorry, my mind just blanked.
Does
Yes, Middle Central Plateau. It's the one where all of the ambassador towers are, and they've been having break-ins, and people have been stealing prized possessions. We've had several pieces of irreplaceable art stolen. And I'm not sure what his interest is, but I think that him and his dwarf companion are the ones that are responsible for the break-ins. We've had enough information lead us to, I think we can prove this and get him thrown off the council.
That's great. Is there anything that you guys needed to ask her? Because I know that there were a couple of things that I just don't want to lead this conversation. My head's a little boggy right now. So I'm referring to the group. You said you wanted to talk to her.
I can't come up with too many questions right now unless we want to start leading into like our visions that we had. I don't know, like I don't know her that well to do that.
Maybe should I show the book?
Yeah.
I have this book here. And wait, does she know about the visions?
No, not of ours. No,
Mm-mm.
it just happened.
I mean, she doesn't know about any of the dreams. None of his family does. Y'all haven't told Saidan or
Jackson.
Mala about any of the dreams that you've had.
Well, then I don't know if this is my information to be telling. I mean, stop.
You have been talking to Saidan about the Fae, though.
Yeah.
So.
But I feel like I don't know. I feel like it doesn't make sense for me to just talk about this vision that you guys had when you guys haven't even told the vision.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's see. What do you know about the Fae that has been going on in this area, Miss? I'm sorry. What is your name again?
Don't look at that light.
Elira.
Elira. It's nice to meet you.
I don't personally know very much about the Fae besides for what I'm hearing about them. I've never had any encounters with them personally.
Does like the Snow Queen like ring a bell, or the Dark Prince, or
Aren't fairy tales?
anything like that?
I
You
think
could
I've
say that. Like,
heard a story
mythological.
about a Dark Prince. I think they called him the Forgotten One. I think that was the name of the book, The Forgotten One.
Yes, that is actually correct. Or the Magical One is another one I believe that he's known by.
Why do you ask?
Well, as you know, as most mythological or story tells, they're based on true stories or things that were like in the past. These people are, I believe, present and affecting the world as we know it right now.
So
I'm gonna start describing. Like, go ahead.
So we heard that Droam has been looking to Sharn for assistance for an invading species, and that Sharn has been turning a blind eye towards them. And I think that what we're seeing, at least the attack on our warehouses and whatnot, have been due to this invading species and due to Droam trying to get our attention because we're being too, I guess, inconsistent with what we stand for, what we're trying to do as a whole. We're trying to merge Dromlings or something with Sharn. That's why we have them below as well.
Oh, that's right.
And Droam, the actual country or region, that they have been requesting assistance and we've been ignoring them. And so I need to understand Sharn's council and why we're ignoring about this this Fae invasion that may be happening. And based on what we've run into, and we recount the stories of what we ran into in Null and Theranak, the
Look,
tunnels,
we had
etc.
people break into like one of your father's industries just because they're not being heard. There's a sister pack of mine that has that did this under to just voice their opinion just because they're not being heard right now. A bunch of different shifters.
The Dark Pack. Yeah, I do know some things. There are probably some spaces I could fill in there. First off, Fae, this Fae invasion you're talking about has been going on for a long time, as far as I'm aware. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I would call it an invasion. I mean, they make their home in Droam and the Towering Woods. I mean, the daughters of Sorakel themselves are hags. They are Fae. Do you count them in the invasion? I don't know. The council's view is that maybe we see these Fae, these creatures that they talk of, as another species that resides in Droam, and it is up to the leaders of Droam to keep their people in line. It is not up to the Council of Sharn. So we have agreed not to come to their aid because it's just monsters squabbling with monsters. This is the reason why they were left out of the Treaty of Thronehold and not recognized as a nation of their own, truly.
Then what do you do when they cause havoc because they cannot be spoken to or heard from?
Well, they have not ever. We haven't had an issue of them leaving Droam until quite recently. They have been staying in these places. It is just recent that you guys have been a part of it. Actually, these disturbances within Breland. But if they do, I mean, if that is really the reason why our family's businesses are being attacked, is just because we have not paid attention to these squabbling monsters.
No, I think that it goes deeper than that. I do believe some of the Sora Marinas and things like that are actually against you for whatever reason. You're gonna have to sort it out with them. Or we're gonna have to find out more information about it.
Well, I thought you didn't hear of the Fae, and the Fae weren't part of Droam. So I'm hearing conflicting things about how the council, how Sharn is seeing this perversion of our business, and specifically for the Barmar clan, Barmar Guild. So what is it? Do we know of the Fae? Do we not know of the Fae? Insight check.
Go ahead, roll it.
21.
Okay. You get the feeling that she's being as truthful. Like, she's being truthful. She's not. Maybe she's omitting a few details of the particulars that happened because she doesn't want to bog down the conversation. But she's kind of doing it like giving you a synopsis overall of how the council feels about it. Obviously, there's 17 members on the council, so there's a lot of mixed feelings. But from her side and the Boromar block of the council, that's how they feel. That that they don't want to get involved because it's up to Droam and their leaders to keep their people in line. Also, brother, we did just end a 100-year war 2 years ago. It was only been 2 years since the war stopped, and there's no way that we have the capacity or the resources, and no one wants it. No one wants another war. And it's hard to convince everybody when we don't see it here in our town that we should take action against it.
Well, if we're saying that this is Droam needs to handle Droam's things, then if something were to happen, that a takeover were to happen in Droam and they come for us afterwards because we never assisted or didn't even try to have a eye on this situation, I just see it tumbling down, and we're in the sights. Specifically us right now, Boromars, and then the rest of Sharn.
Well, this is news. I don't have. I can't say anything for the other members of the council, but I am interested to hear and understand your version of what's happening, as you've been speaking with these people more frequently than I ever have.
That's because isn't that the whole point? You haven't heard this because you're purposely, or Sharn is purposely not paying attention.
There's a different side to it as well. Do you know of the Green Singers in Elden Reaches, the counselors of Olean? Olean leads the Elden Reaches. It's a ginormous sentient pine tree, but he is rooted and he cannot leave where he rules. The Greensinger druids are the ones that do all of his diplomatic work, and they tell us they have all of the portals to Thelanis are all sealed, that there's no way that what they're saying could be right because they have it under control. So I don't know what's happening. Perhaps after your travels you can give us more information.
Yes.
I'm actually well, don't I know about them? And that's the area I'm from.
Okay. And at this point, Sidon kind of looks on. He says, "Son, I really appreciate you having an interest in this and the political spectrum of our city. You have no idea how long I've waited for you to step up and understand the dilemmas at hand. But I don't think right now is no. We are trying to build the city up, and we are trying to fix all the issues that we've had for this war that's been going on. We finally have been able to build our business up to where it should be, and another war, I'm not sure how to solve this."
Well, I mean, we're doing the best that we can to try to
You're
have all
muted.
this. Oh.
Not you, Megan. George
Oh.
is muted.
I don't even remember what I just said. I guess the best thing we can do is just try to be as prepared as possible, so expect the unexpected, is what I'm saying to you here. Well, we have somewhere to be tomorrow, and then after that we will not be in Sharn.
Perhaps if there is an invasion at hand, we could get together with House Deneath, which is, for everybody, it's the House of the Marker Sentinel. It's the military part of the country. We could get with them and have them figure out if it would be deemed a hazard to the city of Sharn or to Brelin as a country.
Probably. It'll probably be best. I think that would be best for you to approach, or at least, yeah, I would say you, as part of the Sharn Council, representing Sharn. I think that
Noted. And she kind of like pulls out like a little magical quill, and she writes a note in the air, and it disappears slowly. She's taking notes.
Okay, I think that's all I have for now. I have to get back to work out there.
Are there any like particular problems that you think that we should be aware of? You know, we're probably about to leave town not too long, and be on our journeys to go sort out different issues. Any information that you think that we should know?
We have had several. Obviously, y'all know about all the derailments, so she's not going to like bog you down with that information. But in addition, in that area of Brelin, with there being more land movements, the caravans going through because the lightning rail is broken, there have been more encounters of bandits, of ambushes. So just be careful when you're out on the roads. Besides for that, I don't have a whole lot of information to give you.
Yeah.
For that area.
Right. So expected to encounters. Gotcha.
Well, thank you so much for your hospitality.
Of course.
All right. I guess if there's anything else, thank you very much. You have a wonderful evening.
It's still morning.
It's like afternoon. It's probably
It will
like
be
1
evening
o'clock.
before you know it.
Well, excuse me, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go back to my work.
Yeah, Sidon does the same as you at the same time as you. He gets up with Kastar and they go off to his office.
Well, I guess we're off.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to go to what's it called? Someone's dad next. I keep forgetting.
At the university.
Yeah, Palutella's
Palutelli's,
father
there you go.
to talk to him about the Fae, but that was what you guys were discussing. I
Are
don't
you-
know what to mention to him either, except trying to figure out Fae these visions, I guess.
Well, then y'all should go, yeah. Vision boys.
Well, we've all had the dreams, so
Are you
Yeah,
done with the
just like we
carriage?
scried
Nope,
on
that's what I'm
like
working
an
on.
important meeting. Basically, what we did.
Still working on that carriage.
Yeah, I'll probably need my cock with me to lift some of these things, or to lift a
On
cart.
my way, sir.
What the? He's like eavesdropping on the conversation. I'm here. Look, I'll help you out.
He's like,
So-
help, I got you.
I mean, y'all can wait. We can say that like you waited another couple hours for Arjun to finish his work while y'all all kind of recuperated from the night before and then left together once he was
Yeah.
complete.
I'm going to sleep until the carriage is ready.
okay, that's what we're doing.
I'll help Arjun with what he needs.
Okay, what do I need to roll anything for this carriage cart thing? Caravan?
Yeah, go ahead and roll another tinker check.
Huh.
I'm just asking him a bunch of questions about everything. What does that do?
Don't touch it. It's 19. Yeah, that's what propels the engine and starts kicking off the. Yep. Hmm. Okay, you're just looking blindly. Are you paying attention? Okay, never mind. Back at it.
Yeah, so as you finish up, you are able to get it mounted correctly in place. So the first prototype of this machine that you've built is ready to be tested.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's try to drive it around
What
the
does it
lawn.
look like? Is it like a car?
It's like a car engine, essentially. I just don't know what to do with the cows.
Um,
Kill 'em.
Can we?
Eat 'em.
They are the engine.
No,
It's
Free
got
food.
cow power?
we may not need the cows. Might kill them.
Yeah, I'll chop 'em up.
Because of how fast we're going, right?
Just grind them into the ground as we're trying to
How
move
about we
forward.
just like
Well,
put them on leashes behind, and if
we
the
might-
car like breaks down, we'll use the cows to pull.
We might need the meat.
True.
Don't you think we shouldn't be talking about this in front of?
And I point at Mike, who's a bull.
He's not in
Minotaur.
here. He's not out here. He's inside.
He was helping. There's no way he's
was
just
he?
still standing inside, just staring at my
I
family.
guess we're all outside now.
I'm asleep.
He's a minotaur. It's like a
My
completely
cock,
different
would you eat
species.
some cow?
You know, it's like hybrid. No?
He would eat some cow.
No, he would fuck some cow. I don't think he would.
Right, he would eat it.
Right.
Right, he
Okay.
would
Right.
eat it.
Fucking right.
He would eat the cow. I don't think you have to worry about that.
All right, and right here on the front, we just throw Mike Hawk's asshole right on that front, and he leads the charge.
Hell yeah.
Just his
Fucking roll.
asshole.
okay, so you take the cows off and you put your dinosaurs in place, and you have I'll include it into the checks you already did, but you're able to make the harness work for the dinosaurs. And then, yeah, so you put the engine on the back end, and it kind of looks like it's got the exhaust coming out. And most everybody should be able to fit into it now. So.
Terrible at pushing that cart, so I'm
I'll drive.
praying. They were
Okay.
ass at that.
I rev it up, and I try to take it on a test spin around the courtyard. Mycock, get out of the house, and Bell, you too.
I'm coming.
I'm sitting on the porch with the watchman. What's up? I'm watching from afar.
Okay. Testing it out. And apparently we're gonna drive into the bull, the Minotaur.
Okay, so everybody kind of checks it out, see what you made, and see how it looks and everything, and you do some last minute tests and fidget with it, and then everybody jumps in, and you start it up, and it zooms and cranks up, and you kind of hear there's like a little bit of a rattle to the cart now. It's kind of jiggling a little bit, and Corwin on the front, he snaps the reins for the dinosaurs, and everybody kind of takes off slowly, and you start doing circles around the estate, around to the Triceratops, and between in the courtyard and everything, where there's empty grass. And it seems to work. And you come to a stop, and you're able to turn it off, and then you test it real quick to turn it back on to make sure it's going to work a second time, and it does. It works.
Yeah, I was in the back watching the engine, making sure that no pieces were popping off and everything.
Nice. They're better at
See if it's like
pulling
hot
than
or
pushing.
Yes, remember the cart that they could barely push? I remember that.
They were terrible at that, but they're better at pulling.
Okay.
Hi.
Now we need to go down and talk to Palatella's father, which I forgot his name as well.
Derek.
Derek.
It just makes me think of The Good Place.
The Good Place. That's a great show.
It's a great Discord channel too, I heard.
Yes, it is.
I named it that for a reason.
No, I did, buddy. That's my name. You're talking about. Yes.
Okay, so I guess we're going.
So
over
everybody
there.
jumps in the cart together with the dinosaurs leading, and off to
Neverland.
the university you go.
The Juniversity.
University.
June, yeah, it's only in
Is
June.
that for June? Gotcha.
Nope.
No. Okay.
No, they're not allowed.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Wow.
Again, sorry for
so
everyone watching
rude,
the
George. Come on, man.
recording.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is being recorded.
Mhm.
Rip.
Yep.
Well then.
Okay.
George, try not to make jokes like that anymore, please.
I will definitely try.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Sorry, Mom.
Momator.
Momator.
You're a Momator, right?
Momator.
Okay, so everybody, can y'all? Okay, come on, roll 20.
I want to see my cock's face. Why? Turn it back
I-
on.
I have a headache. No way. Okay, I'm over it. I have something on my head, but
You have something on your head?
yeah, like a face cloth type shit.
Oh.
My head is killing.
I want to see it.
Yeah, right, buddy. I'm about on my deathbed here.
So you get to the guards of the university. Sorry, you feel bad, monster. And then they kind of wave you through, knowing Ardrin, and knowing y'all have been here a few times before. Doo-doo-doo. This is fun.
Oh God, we're moving so fast.
Wow.
Whee!
Whoa.
Oh God.
Did like a drift right there.
Some of us fell out. Had to get back in.
Glad I made a toy for Jamie.
Okay, wait, oh, gotta go back. Hold on, we hit the wall.
Oh God.
Oh shit, my bad. That's the first time I'm driving it. You know,
Yeah,
give me a break.
Corlin, what are you doing?
It's alright.
He's so
Okay.
high.
I blame the dinosaurs. They were over aggressive.
I'll just delete all these.
As we're all hopping out, I asked, "Can I drive back?"
Please,
I'll teach
anybody.
you.
Maybe.
Okay, so this usually would have taken you about an hour, hour and a half to go this far, but it's cut down the time by half. So
Nice.
So you all go in. This is the cafeteria, and then his office is back here.
Cafeteria.
Again, more food, Belle?
I don't understand why I'm always hungry. Trust me, it's as annoying as it's for me to feel that way than it is for you to hear that all the time.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
oh.
You're great. You're fantastic.
I bellow my cape.
Okay. So
To the left, right?
who needed to come inside and talk to him?
What?
Who wanted to, at least?
Did you need my book?
I mean, I was down to talk to him
All right,
about anything that would help us.
Just everybody get fucking inside.
I'm here. I don't know where everybody else went.
I'm
They went to
here.
the cafeteria.
I think Mike got lost. Nobody helped him. He's never been here before.
Hey, let my car.
He's like,
Yeah,
where
follow
am I
me.
going?
Follow me. Follow the
Okay.
birdie.
Okay.
Follow the
Follow-
birdie.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well done, sir.
Oh, what's this desk over here?
Hey, hold,
No,
calm down. Calm down. Sit.
Oh,
Sit.
sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Sit.
Yeah, sorry.
Stay. Stay.
Okay. Got it.
Coral, enroll in animal handling.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What do I have for animal handling? I think a 2. So 15. Oh no, I got a 3, so 16.
16. Okay, yeah.
I
So
don't know if you can't control me.
you kind of grab him by the horn a little bit, to be a little bit like rough, and you kind of just like pull him down and
Ooh.
say, "Hey, calm down."
Being stern with them.
Yeah.
All right.
Derek.
Now you stay here, and you behave. All right.
Yeah.
Or I'll tap you on the nose.
Derek.
All right, Talia. Did you want
Hey.
to go ahead and start?
Hold on.
Yes, Talia. Start, please.
Okay. Oh, this is what he looks like. Oh, he's a pimp.
Dang.
Yo, he is a pimp. Holy
He's got a little
shit.
animated, or he's
What
got a
the
dog. Look at his
fuck?
dog.
I love that dog. That is so cute.
That's like the dog from
Yeah, this guy's a G.
wow, what the fuck
So-
is that show called?
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy.
It looks like K9 from Doctor Who, but like steampunk version.
Oh, it looks like
Yeah.
That's funny.
Goddard from.
Jimmy Neutron.
Thank you.
You're
Oh.
welcome. Got a blast.
Yeah.
Got a blast.
I don't know. I think I
Got a
was just gonna
blast.
ask like if there's anything that he could think of that would help us if we encounter Fae, because we don't know that much about them.
Okay, I trust this man very well, so I'll just say that we reiterated what we have found, what we've run into in regards to the Fae, because he was very Fae inclined the last
Okay.
time we spoke to him. So
Oh, we're talking about our dreams here?
we talk about our dreams, we're talking about Fae dust and our dreams, and I guess what he knows about the Fae now that we've shared this information. Maybe he was holding something back before. If not, we're just gonna learn what he has to say. So that's why I think we
Lecture.
should
I'm here for lecture, basically.
Okay, hold please.
Don't worry, the pimp will teach us something today.
Oh, I'm sure he's got something to teach us.
We gonna learn today.
We gonna learn.
And he comes back and says, "I know nothing of what you were speaking of. Please leave."
Then we say, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I look at Arjun and I'm like, has he always been this intimidating?
Okay, so he hears your story, and he kind of
Yes.
like at certain parts of things he stops you and kind of corrects you a little bit because he knows like their names and like what they're actually called. So you tell him about the jester figure that had the scythe. The Dark Prince is what he's known as. He also has other names. The Prince of Foils is something he's also known by. And he kind of gives you like a rundown of like his characteristics, like what he's known for. But he's known for being dashing and clever, and a little bit manipulative, which is somewhat common for Fae. But he does have a streak of savagery, like vicious savagery. If you get on his bad side, he's known to be not. He's known to hold grudges, not take well to people that wrong him. So he tells you about the Dark Prince, which y'all have told him. Obviously, the Queen of Snow. He tells you she's also known as the Lady of the Long Night, and she is known for being very bitter, and that a broken heart is what drove her to this icy realm that she leads over. Her powers used to be more water-based, and over time, as her heart has grown icy, so has she. Is what the stories tell. And then you tell her about the girl in the coffin, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. As you're describing it in detail, he lets you know that he thinks he knows who it is, based on your description. That it is the Queen of Night and Magic. And she's an archfey of the Unseelie Court.
The Unseelie Court?
Mm-hmm. And then he says that that no one has seen or heard from her, per the stories, of course, because none of this is, it's all in fairy tales and written tales, bard's tales. But she hasn't been heard from in over about 100 years, about 120 years. So that makes 3 archfey you know of. Also, you tell him about the Lord of the Hunts. So the Lord of the Hunts, the 4th one, he is known to be strategic, to have a dry sense of humor, and be very pragmatic. He is and he also doesn't align with the Seelie or Unseelie courts. He is the leader of balance. He tries to keep the order between all of the realm of Thelanis.
Who?
The Lord of the Hunt.
Okay.
Okay, and then y'all tell him about your previous streams as well.
Yeah, the ones we just had,
Yeah.
and the ones we had before.
The
Once
ones
again.
that like played into each other, right?
Okay. Okay, so then Talia, the lady that you saw in your vision, the one that had a pharaoh's mask and bright red hair, you describe her, and he says that he thinks that that might be the Queen of Witches. She's also known as the Lady in Shadow. And she's known for being very unpredictable and fickle. And also
Corlins, right?
Do it?
These are all the ones that like intertwine together, right? Where
Mhm.
you could see the next person's. Okay.
And the first ones that y'all had with the dance and
Yes.
the masked figures.
Masquerade, yeah.
Yeah. So she's known as the mother of all witches. Then Nyack, you had the guy, the translucent guy with the claw that you saw multiple times. When you tell him about that one, he says that that must be the Moonlit King. He's also known as the Lord of Bats, and he's a tad insane, confused, and easily provoked. He, per the stories, the Moonlit King used to be the lover of the Queen of Night and Magic, but something happened and he was cast out. He was cast out of the Unseelie court and forced into the Seelie realms, and somehow he ended up turning mad, insane. There's no real record of how it happened. Okay, that was that one. The only one left, and I don't know if Valkyra would remember or not, was your masquerade dance that you had. You had the guy with the dolphin mask that had blue hands and whatnot. When you mentioned that one to him, he said he kind of was taken aback a little bit, but he says that one may be the River King. And he's known for charm and beauty, and he's the king of the Seelie court. He's fickle and vain and frequently jealous and with envy. And yeah, those are the only ones that you all would have. That's 7. He tells you there are 8 total because there's only one that you have left out that you haven't mentioned yet. The last one is known as the Bear King, the Lord of Beasts.
Which one was mine?
What? Yours is the Snow Queen.
Oh, mine was the Snow Queen.
It was the Snow Queen dancing with a halfling.
Okay.
And the Bear King, he's known to be a stern protector and warrior. And that's it. So those are the 8 archfey that reside within Thelanis. And they reside over different quadrants of the realm. And the realm is very convoluted and convex. It doesn't move in a linear place where you can walk from one region to the next. Frequently you have to go through trials where you just get popped through a portal to the next realm, or you have to go through someone's, have someone's favor in order to enter into the next region and whatnot. So it's not a very kind place for mortals or for people that aren't used to their ways and secrets. And that's basically what you get from the conversation with Derek. Unless you have any other questions, of course.
I think we learned a decent amount.
Yeah.
Did anyone else have anything that they would like to say? Oh, I do have one question. And I pull out a mushroom. I'm not gonna say where I got it from. Does this look familiar? It's like one of the ones that come off of Acorn. Have you ever seen these before?
He takes it from you and he kind of turns it around in his hand. I'm not very familiar with botany or alchemy, but hold on. And he kind of sets it down. He does a little spell over it. Just doing like detect magic, basic stuff. And he kind of looks at it, inspects it more thoroughly. It definitely has an element of natural magic, of wild magic around it. That
Yeah,
is
it is
not.
pretty wild.
It's
Honestly.
not arcane. It's not something that it was infused with. It's something it grew with.
So it's fucked up.
It's chaotic. Yeah, it's chaotic magic. It's spontaneous magic. It's not controllable.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Of course.
So, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my book and flip to the pages that correlated with the visions that Audrin and Corlin had, and just explain that.
Okay.
how
You
I
hand him
found
the
it.
book, and he's familiar with the book. He's read it before.
Okay.
He says, "Oh, yes, that might be beneficial in if you plan on encountering any of these beings. Many of the tales in there come from experiences of those that have encountered the Fae."
Okay, so the rest of the book isn't useless. Like the rest of it will also help us in a journey.
Yes, potentially.
Okay.
I don't know what forces you might come in contact with, but if you plan on pursuing any of these people, you may need that.
Good to know. Thank you.
Mhm. Um,
Did anyone else have anything to say?
Nope.
Negative.
I think we just need to get the show on the road.
Okay.
Well, I thank you for your time. Thank you for your information.
Yeah. He does point out one story to you, Belkire, since you're the one that told him about the Dark Prince,
Mm-hmm.
and that had been who was in your dream. He points out a story, and the story goes, once there was a prince, a boy forgotten, unwantingly abandoned by his parents. The prince grew, his rage building. His kingdom feared him until one day he befriended a wolf. When he followed it away from his kingdom through the forest to a pond that he had never seen. The pond froze into the form of a child that took his hand and promised he would never again be forgotten.
Mhm.
You don't need to remember that, but I can send it to you if you want a
Okay.
copy of it.
I can always refer back to the video too.
But he says that that prince is the Dark Prince, that is supposed to be somewhat of his like origin story and how he became the Forgotten Prince.
And he rides a unicycle.
Fucking.
Yes, and he also owns a castle of lost things.
So the pond turned into a child?
Yeah.
The fuck? Okay.
The pond froze into a child. Yeah.
Well, we didn't know this information before, but I mean, I'm glad you kept up with your fantasy literature because without that, we would not have a better understanding that we have now.
Well, anything I can do to help. I'm always here.
Thank you so much. I'll definitely be reading more into this book.
Cool. Okay, well it's 8:12, so I think we're probably good. Is there anything else? We're gonna leave Sharn at the beginning of next session. So if there's anything else you want to do before you leave, you can think of it this week or whatever. But last chance before we leave the city.
Gotcha.
My goodness.
Here we go.
The pressure's on.
We've been in Sharn so long.
Well, you're not gonna have a store, is what she's trying to say. So you're gonna be
Yeah.
leaving like resources.
Mhm.
So if you need
Mm.
components, health potions, if you need to spend your money on anything, now's it.
Now's the
Okay.
time.
The time is nigh.
Nigh.
Excuse me. I just know that we have to go Dagger River type deal, so that's what I'm looking
Mhm.
forward to. I'm pretty sure, like, we purchased the things we needed, but we went on like 4 different shopping quests,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
might be fine.
Shopping.
Well, I got 2 health potions. I got some components just in case my bird ever goes down, and I'm good.
Okay. So the plan for the attack on the Boromar, let me get it straight, was that y'all are going to go to the docks and be prepared for when it comes into port? Or what was the plan?
That's a good question.
Are we
I
all
don't
going
know
to
if
try
we
to...
settled on one.
I thought that we, I think we were waiting for it to come into docks. I thought that's what we discussed last
Yes.
time because we'd have to wait because there's no way we can get it like while it's traveling.
Right.
And all the attacks have taken place in Sharn, so
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
We're
Yep.
so we're leaving Sharn, but the docks of Sharn, so technically we're still in Sharn. But we're very close to leaving Sharn.
We're on the edge.
Of glory.
Yes.
Okay, so perfect. Everyone will have their level 5 for next week, and we'll actually have combat and whatnot. And then ready to leave.
Ah,
I just needed to make sure that I knew like how to make the map because I didn't want to make like a river map and then you all say you're gonna be at the dock, so I just needed that straight.
Okay.
that's fair.
Yes. Plan on being at the docks. We're planning. Now we know there's gonna be a fight. So be prepped.
Bring
Okay.
Bring the A game.
Yes. I'm gonna stop the
on
recording
your
in
B game.
5,
Let's go.
4, 3, 2.
Bye, Mom.